What's up, guys? I'm Crystal Lee Naomi, aka Jasmine Borders on Tyler Perry's Sisters. Be sure to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review for not only reviews on the Haves and the Have-Nots, but also on Sistas. And while you're at it, give your girl a follow on Instagram at Crystal Lee Naomi. And I'll see you every Wednesday at 9, only on BET.
All right, Sistas fans, let's jump into it. This video is talking about the fight scene that's going to be breaking down during the opening of tonight's new episode. I believe it's entitled The Encounter. Go ahead and like the video, hit subscribe, click the bell notification icon. Also follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And oh yeah, when you click the bell, select all. That way you're notified whenever I post new content. Is Maurice going to kill Olonzo, whose name I've always been spelling wrong? I've been using A-L, Alonzo, as opposed to O-L, because I follow the actor on Instagram, and I saw how he spelled the name like oops. So we know the fight's going to start, and I mean, in the first fight now, Maurice was getting some blows in, but in the preview, we see him actually, getting a few shots in, but we know Maurice, obviously, he isn't backing down. It isn't like, a school bully where if you get beaten up, the next time you see the bully, you're trembling in fear. But this time, Maurice, he ain't giving up without a fight. Maybe he's, I got Calvin going to be my roommate. The hell if I'm going to be knocked out again. But then again, he can utilize that as, that means Calvin's going to have to wait on me hand and foot. I mean, that's kind of like how I see him thinking. But in any case, the question is, what's going to happen from this second encounter? I mean, why is Olonzo even there? I mean, is it to once again beat him up? Is it to finish the job? I mean, I don't think him killing Maurice that just seems stupid because of the fact that obviously he would go to jail for murder as opposed to, getting out on bail or whatever for assault. But I definitely feel like it's him tormenting him again, but this time Maurice, and I don't want to say this time because last time he put up a fight, but Maurice is definitely not here for the BS. So the question is, if he kills Alonzo, what would the storyline be there? I mean, you just gotta look at the fact that yes, Maurice would get into trouble, but at the same time, it seems obvious that Alonzo will be the first one to throw a punch. That's just my opinion. And why would Olonzo be targeting Maurice again? It just seems like one of those things where it's not just homophobia, but what's this? I don't remember on The Simpsons as a kid. There was that joke. It was either Lisa or somebody who was I think it was Lisa talking with Nelson. It's like, and look, I'm quoting the episode. I think Nelson was like, "Ha ha, you're gay," and it's like, most people who accuse others of being gay or homosexual are just covering up their own insecurities about their own homosexuality. He's like, ah! So I wonder if it's that kind of thing where Alonzo, I think I mentioned this in a video a while ago, maybe Alonzo was fooled by Alonzo's actually straight, but maybe he was tricked by a transgender or something like that, where he had relations with a woman who he thought was all woman, but it turns out it was somebody who was a cross-dresser or transgender, and then as a result he ended up hating that community. That's one possibility, but I just hope that Alonzo isn't just written to be this homophobic aggressor. And when I say aggressor, one who goes out to abuse people from that community. Give us a reason to not just hate this guy because he beat up Maurice, but give us some backstory behind it. I know that his whole thing was he hated you people who make us straight men look bad and stuff like that. I hope we get some more, context to the story as opposed to him just being written to be like a Veronica Harrington. We didn't find out until season 6 why Veronica doesn't like gay people, because William turned out to be gay. But it's just one of those things where, it's really interesting to see how Tyler Perry is going to write this. I mean, even if Maurice kills him, it was self-defense. So I just wonder how that's going to look. I mean, because in real world, what did it say? Like, gay people and transgenders are being killed. And, in some reports in the news, they'll tell those stories. So what if it's one of those stories of a person who fought back and then they killed the aggressor? So how's that narrative going to look? We're just going to have to wait and see. Remember, he's like a former sports star, so one would think that Maurice might be dealing with some hate because if he killed Olonzo, as opposed to Alonzo not being able to just walk free, being his bar and everything. So let's just wait and see what happens. But as always, I appreciate the support on the channel. If you want to donate, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App, or you can join Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.